In business, the smallest of problems can have the most catastrophic consequences. The issue with this car is it's been keyed down both sides. We've got a problem. We've got a problem. Even something as small as a speck of dust. The dust at Car is a genuine nightmare at the minute. Sometimes staff can be a problem, and every now and then you've just got to get stuck in yourself. Now I know I picked this journey in life, so I've only got myself to blame. On the plus side, it is great entertainment for you lot. Oh, and I've also got a little challenge for you. So I've just took in this E46 318, is it a 318? BMW, let's blur the plate so you can't cheat, no cheaters allowed, no cheating. What do you think the mileage is on this car?
This is the gear knob, this is the steering wheel, this is the seat bolster, and this is what it looks like under the bonnet. The true mileage of this car will be revealed later in the video.
Now, regular viewers of the channel will know exactly what to do at this point. Get comfy, stick the kettle on, maybe grab yourself some broken biscuits, because it's going to be an interesting video ahead. So it is Monday morning and we're kicking off Monday with a little bit of a problem. We've had a whole load of cars arrive at the weekend, which is brilliant. Obviously, we want to buy as many cars as possible. You don't buy, you don't sell, but all of our valeters have decided to have the Monday morning blues and not turn up to work today. So we've got all these cars waiting to be valeted, prepped, photographed and advertised for sale, but the production line stops because we have no valeters.
I usually on the days when there is no valeters and let's say a customer is interested in a car that's proper day, what do you do?
Oh, I'll clean it myself, like literally. Well, me, Leon, whatever, one of us will just get on it and clean it ourselves. Our business started as a car washing business. We didn't have no money, so we started off washing cars. I don't mind washing a car, but there's a lot more cars to wash nowadays. And the thing with the car wash queue, I like it to have cars in the queue. I don't want it to be empty because then you've got loads of valeters standing around twiddling their thumbs, not doing nothing. So you kind of want the workload on, but at the same time, you don't want too much. At the minute, this is my idea of too big a queue. There's 2, 4, 6, 8. There's 4 or 5 more over there. There's more behind you here as well that have just, I don't know where these come from, but they've arrived at the weekend. Part exchanges. There's just too many cars that need cleaning. So we've got a good 10, 12 cars right now that need cleaning, that need to be advertised, and they're not because we ain't got no valeters. So yeah, usually, like if someone was coming now and they wanted to buy the Audi Q3, for example, if that was advertised for sale, we'll just have to clean it ourselves, not a problem. But you want to keep it moving, man. I want to keep everything moving all the time. So maybe, just maybe, now is the time to get an ad on Indeed or whatever and recruit another full-time valeter.
What's the most amount of cars you've had that needed valeting?
What's the biggest that queue's ever been?
Yeah.
Sometimes that queue, right, it's 2 cars wide. Sometimes that queue will be more than double the size. It will go all the way to the fence and then there'll be cars in the car park here. And that is not ideal because the goal with the car business in general is when you put money into a car, you want that money back out of that car as quickly as possible. That's your game, that's the aim of the game. You want that money back out of that car as quickly as possible with a profit on top of it. The quicker you do that, the more successful your business is, right? When you've got cars sat around and they're just dead. That money's in that car, it's sat there dead. The Q3, I'm gonna use that as an example again. Sat there, it's dead. My money's in that car. The only way I'm gonna get my profit out of that car is getting that car cleaned, prepped, advertised, and sold. The quicker I can make that happen, which is why we do a lot of trade to trade, because it keeps that momentum going. I'm doing this all the time because I like this. This is what it's all about. The quicker I can make that happen, the quicker I can get a margin out of the car, the quicker I can get the money back in the bank, which then allows me to go again and buy another bit of stock. So momentum is everything, speed of sale is everything, and when things sort of get gridlocked like they are today, I say that, we'll get through, we've got loads of stuff to get through anyway. When you get that gridlock, it's, from my point of view, from the top looking down, I want to keep that whole flow moving as much as possible all the time. So yeah, today is my idea of a big car wash queue.
Let's say that BMW behind you,
Yeah.
A customer is interested in it and a trader is interested in it.
Yeah.
Now would you sell it? This is the reason why I thought that you would sell it to a trader, is because I know you have great relationships with traders. So would you sell it to a trader or a customer? I
would, it's beneficial. So if at the same point in time we've got a trader interested and a retail customer interested, because that there would be a green car, being 64 plate, low mileage BMW, you're going to get more money out of the retail customer, right? Generally, trade to trade is quicker. It's a bit more convenient, right? But you get smaller margins. It's not ideal, but it is a zero hassle sale, okay? So you're kind of passing that profit over to that trader. But if you've got the time on your side and you can take the time, then it is definitely better. I say better, there's a debate there. It's 50-50. If you've got them two customers in front of you on the same day, the retail customer's gonna pay more. They're not only gonna pay more, so you're gonna get a bigger margin out of the car. They're likely to buy a warranty, which is profitable. They're also gonna maybe get finance, which again makes more money. All in all, it is better to do a car as a retail sale. But generally, it is a slower pace sale. And if it takes 30 days to advertise retail, prep and retail and sell that car, whereas it takes 1 or 2 days to just trade it, well, you could buy another 15, 20, whatever amount of cars in that 30-day period if you're just doing trade to trade. So I personally prefer trade to trade because it's faster, but retail, the margins in retail are so good. Oh, cleaners here as well. Hello. Josh, yeah?
Yeah, hello, Carl.
Good to meet you, man.
Nice to meet you, mate.
Congratulations.
I know, thank you.
Have you seen the car yet?
No, I've seen it through the glass before.
You come from Liverpool, yeah?
Yeah.
Wow. So, how many entries did you buy? Do you know? How much did you spend?
I just spent a fiver.
No way.
Yeah. Do you know what? Because obviously I watch your videos, I watch Jesse as well, and then there was a couple of videos ago in it that you put it up for a raffle, and I thought, you know what, I'll enter that. I just spent a fiver, and then I said to you when you rang me on April Fool's, I thought, because it was April Fool's, I thought you were having me on, that's why at first I was a bit like, no, I don't know, yeah, don't know, no, Calvin. But then I clicked then. Yeah.
We did talk about that, about doing it on April Fool's. We thought when someone gets that phone call, they're going to think, hold on, this has got to be...
Yeah, and I don't know no one really with like those southern accents. Yeah. So it was just threw me off a bit.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Yeah.
What car do you drive at the minute then?
I basically got one of these, but at 118D.
No way!
M Sport, but it's a nice car, but obviously it's not every day you win one of these, is it?
Yeah. So what are you going to do, sell that then?
Yeah, well, my girlfriend, she's going to use that for a bit, and then I'm going to obviously have a little bit of fun with this, and then probably sell that, keep that.
Yeah, well, whatever, yeah, you've got the option to do one or the other.
It's a lovely car, isn't it? I've never driven an auto either.
It's not, oh, have you not? No way.
No, mine's manual.
It's nice, isn't it?
Yeah, it's very nice.
That's it. Massive congratulations to Josh, the winner of the M135i. It was 1p an entry. He bought himself a $5's worth of entries, and that's it. He's just been and done a bit of filming with us. He's on his way back now for a 3-hour drive. See you later, mate. See you later. Back to Liverpool in his new car, Felicity, the M135i. Sorted.
Hopefully you don't tell his missus he's coming back home with Felicity.
Yeah, I'll get in trouble and he can blame me. But like, that's Calvin's fault. But that's cool though, isn't it? I was going to say, it's so cool. See how happy he was, man. It's wicked, isn't it? It's wicked. So we just picked this random spot to film. We're like in the middle of a field, about to do some stuff on the Audi S3, which obviously by the time this video goes live will be gone. But Amar was like, Cal, it's quite nice filming here, isn't it? I said, Amar, the reason why you like filming, I'm gonna get a photo of him. He just sat on the grass, just chilling. Yeah, Amar lived the highlight. I'm like, yeah, you're just sunning it up, chilling. I'm here just doing my filming and that. And then cameraman Amar's was like, do you know what, this is all right here. Bought a little munch. But I'm going to be leaving Amar here now. I'm going to go jump in his BM. He's going to do what his job is, which is cameraman, get some shots of the S3. I'm going to leave you to it, Amar. I'm going to go jump in your BM. I feel homeless, that's what I was saying. I feel like I remember doing a video on a black cab actually, and there was a scene in the video where I was like, I think I was pretended that I bought a Bugatti Veyron, and there was a scene in the video where I'm like staggering down a road, and it's quite cinematic, but it just reminded me of that anyway. So you've got work to do, yeah? Sorted. Cool, so what was it, Tuesday morning, BMW 525D, covered in dust, blinker dust. Somehow we've got blinker dust back again. That's going, it's been for an MOT, it failed, we've brought it back. Our guys have done all the failures. It's going to go back for an MOT. That is an amber car, so all the cosmetic stuff won't get done on that car. But this is an example of a green car, red, amber, green, yeah? Done a whole conversation about this in last week's vlog. If you didn't see that, go and check it out. Different gradings of cars. Red's an on-runner, green is all singing, all dancing, perfect offers with finance and stuff like that. Amber cars, no finance, unprepared cosmetically, Cheaper, you save money by buying an amber car. They're better value, but it's a bit more of a sort of a no frills sort of style of selling. The reason why we do it is because we get offered so many types of cars. Our business started off as we were a shop. We were just literally a shop on the high street in Dunstable, and we had no money. And we advertised that we'll buy you a car. People would come in. I say we had no money. We had little to no money, and it was just constantly trying to place everything. We couldn't say no to anything. The rule was, don't say no to anything. Hi, I've got a whatever, a Ferrari. Yeah, we'll buy that. Full confidence, we're gonna buy that car. Get them down, get to know the car, get to know the customer, find a trader to buy that car. Because we couldn't afford to buy it, like the ideal world is, like I might asked yesterday about, would you rather buy and retail cars? Obviously, that's a great way to trade, but we couldn't afford to do that. So we started building up a sort of a panel of traders, also building up a client base for people wanting to sell cars to us, and we grew it like that. And we're still in the position where we hate saying no to a car, because what's the point? Even if you get offered a scrap non-runner, if a car is a scrap non-runner, there's that saying, one man's rubbish, another man's gold. I don't want to say no to that. If there's money to be earned out of that car, I want to be able to buy that car. So we've sort of built a system. We've been doing this for bloody years. Our limited company started in 2011, so we're 14 years into it. But yeah, this Golf GTI has just arrived. In fact, before we can talk about this car, back to what Amar's conversation yesterday, because I've been thinking about that. The trade-to-trade thing is a much better way of trading, because you're getting far better use out of your money, because you're turning it time. You can do a trade. If you've only got 10 grand, say, you buy a trade car for 10 grand, you can sell that car today for 10 and a half, say. You can do that again tomorrow, another trade car, 10 grand. If you're getting offered them, that is. If you've got cars available to buy, go and buy another one, another 500 quid tomorrow, and so on. You can keep doing that every single day. If you do that throughout the month, compared to buying one retail car for 10 grand and sitting on it for the month, that is, although you're going to get a bigger margin out of that one retail car, it's likely to take 30 days to sell. You might get 2-3 grand margin out of it, but it's a slow seller, and you're not going to earn nowhere near as much as you would have done if you rotated 10 grand through multiple trade cars throughout the month. So yeah, I think I explained that earlier in the video, but I've just been thinking about it, and I think trade for me personally, especially being someone, like, I'm still of the mindset of buy like a poor man. Like, I still feel completely skint. Although I look around and I've got all these cars, I feel like, can I afford this? Am I going to get a quick return on it? And I think it's a good mindset to have. Buy like a poor man. Constantly try and buy as if you've got no money. And even when you go to sell that car, it's like, how can I quickly get that money back in to go again with it? Constantly thinking like that. And this is another prime example, because this is a green car, right? It's a 2024 Volkswagen Golf GTI, lovely spec car. So obviously got a pan roof, it's got the upgraded wheels. And I think the colour name is, I think I've got the spec on here, is Moonstone Grey. It looks like Nardo Grey. Really nice car. This car's done 13,000 miles, and I think for the benefit of this video, we're going to do the obvious thing now. We're going to throw in a cheeky little car vertical check, because I use them for every single car. Every single car on this whole site, we do a car vertical check on before it comes in. When you get offered it, before we send money, we make sure that we do not send money until we do a car vertical check. Why? Because if you send money and there's something on that check that you didn't know about, you've just lost money. It's a gamble. It's a gamble anyway, buying a used car. You want to make it less of a gamble by doing a car vertical check. So if you look at the car vertical check on this car, and this is a really good example, this car, mileage is all good. So you're looking for all green ticks, yeah? Mileage is all good. It's got no damage, but the one in the middle there says finance and legal status needs attention. So if you click on that and go down, you can see that this car does have finance on it. It's got finance with Close Motor Company. Term started in April 2024, and if you scroll down, you'll see that there's the value there, £34,000. Road tax prices and stuff like that. First owner, April 2024. So you know, without even meeting this owner, you know that owner got finance on this car, right? That owner's still got finance on this car. If you buy this car for that value, for the £33,000 value that it says there, 34,336 or whatever it is, it ain't your car. It's the finance company's car. Close brothers can come and just take that off you. That's not what you want. That's a risk. You do not want to do that. Do not want to take that risk. You want to make sure that finance is clear, either clear before you buy it, or clear it as you buy it. You pay Close Brothers their money. Customers, say there's 30 grand finance on it and you're paying 33 grand for the car, you pay Close Brothers 30, it's obvious maths, customer for 3 grand, and now the car is legally yours. And you'd know all of that by doing your car vertical check. There's a phone number on there as well. You can call Close Brothers and say, I've got an agreement number, do you have interest in this vehicle? They'll give you a simple yes or a no. If you're gonna do a car vertical check as well, use my code CCD to get 20% off. Well worth it, little saving. We all love a little bit of a saving, and I do usually at this point show you an example of a car vertical check that you don't want to see, but I've just showed you one. It's a 2024 plate car. You're just showing this car's perfect. Finance is a massive killer. Now you're probably thinking, well, how? By the way, I'll link them in the description below. Shout out to Car Vertical, but how's this car come about? Why have I got that for sale? Why has it got finance on it? Simple reason for that is this car is a sale or return car, right? Customers come to us and said, I'm not in a rush to sell my car, I'm going away, can I leave it with you to sell for me? We're like, yeah, that's brilliant. Lovely bit of stock, 2024, said to you, it's done 13,000 miles, Golf GTI, so you lot know this is a proper bit of me, this car, my kind of thing. And the customer doesn't want crazy money for it, they've got finance outstanding on it, saves me having to fund the deal as well. Think about it. Back to what I was saying earlier about getting the most out of your money, buying like a poor man. A poor man can't afford to spend 30 grand today on this car. In fact, we'll go to Enter Reg now and look at the actual book valuations of this car. Trade value there, according to Auto Trader, is 29 grand. Cap's a lot lower, below average condition is 26,200, but clean condition 28,800. So they're the trade values. The retail value again, £33,000 according to Auto Trader, 33,750 according to Cap. If I want to buy this car, I want to buy it cheap. If I'm going to take the full responsibility of the car, it needs to be worthwhile financially. When the customer says, you know what, I'm not in a rush to get money, keep your money in your bank, sell it for me. It's beneficial for the customer because we're going to return them more money. It's also beneficial for us because we don't have to part with money for this bit of stock today. We now have a lovely 1-year-old Golf GTI in stock, which is a great thing for us. We've got a customer who's kind of out of our life, and I mean that politely. It's like they've gone on holiday, they've gone away, they left us with their car. The car's ready to go, prep-wise, because it's a green car. You know, we deal with the cosmetic stuff. There's no cosmetics that needs to be done on this car. It's lovely, it's ready to go. The only negative with sale returns is you've got 2 customers, not 1. When you buy a car, you've no longer got the seller to deal with. You only got to deal with a buyer. That's fine, we're a car dealership, we deal with buyers, yeah? When you're a sale or return, you've got to negotiate a deal that works for both the buyer and the seller. That can sometimes get complicated. You want to earn a healthy margin in the middle because you're not doing this for nothing either. So they are good for a lot of reasons, the financial reasons as far as like cash flow is concerned, but there is a little bit of a negative. You kind of find yourself working harder, but when it's a car that's little to no prep, it's got manufacturer warranty, it fits your stock profile perfectly, and it's a beautiful car, it's a no-brainer. So kicking off Tuesday with a lovely car, a lot of conversation, and we've just had a whole chat with Leon about Enter Reg, because even with Enter Reg as an example, like this conversation comes up every day, so obviously I talk to this camera, but this camera's linked with thousands of people, and thousands of people that love cars, thousands of petrol heads, thousands of, you know, people, like-minded people that are here because we've all got the same interest, right? I can't offer to buy every single one of your cars. I try to buy as many of them as possible, but obviously it's not possible. I can't offer to sell them all for you because, I mean, I could. That would be humanly possible, but it'd be a very challenging thing to do, right? The idea of Enter Reg is creating a platform that everyone can just go to. In an ideal world, you just want to say to everyone, look, you can sell your car there for free, right? Because that would be attractive, wouldn't it? That would be really attractive. But I can't afford to do that because the website costs thousands of pounds a month to just sustain and exist. It's parts delivery, right mate? So the dilemma is making it attractive and affordable to the seller, but also making it attractive and affordable to the buyers and making it work all round, because you get that right, you've now got a platform, and it is an amazing platform already. We've got thousands of traders on there already. Trade to trade works really well. Classified side, or the public selling side, is a challenge, which I love a challenge, and I will solve the problem that I've got with this website. But the point is, you've got the dream thing, a bit like Amazon. You've got something there for everyone. You've got something there for sellers. Sellers are having a success on there. You've got something there for buyers as well. It's convenient, it works, it's brilliant. I want Enter Reg to be exactly the same, and I will get there with it. And I enjoy the challenge. This little dealership, big dealership, is a great business. but there's so much more out there, and I can see it all. And when I talk to this camera, I know it's behind that camera, and I want to solve this problem. Yeah, I want you lot to be able to go to a website, sell your car successfully, cleanly, happily, productively, and what's the word, Lee? Lee, I don't know.
Efficiently.
Efficiently, Amar, thank you. Efficiently, and I'll do it. EnterReg.com, if you haven't seen it. Amar's actually got the t-shirt on right now. He's got an EnterReg t-shirt on. You're literally just you work for, well, how many companies do you work for, Amar?
Quite a lot, isn't it? I'm on it, man.
On it, you're on it. Hashtag on it. So yeah, nice start to the morning, lots of conversation, loads of nice stock, loads of stuff going on. Just let the day and the week continue to unfold. Boom! It is Thursday and we've got clean cars, because if you remember back at the beginning of the week, we had a problem. And the problem basically was we had no valeters, you know, they had the Monday morning blues, it happens. But then Tuesday and Wednesday, hold on, it's not Thursday, it's Wednesday today. How do I get my days mixed up? It's Wednesday, which is an upload day for me. So yeah, we're gonna be working on a video, getting that live tonight, but that's irrelevant to this video. On Monday, we had no valeters. We had the whole team of valeters in yesterday. Everyone was on it. You remember the car wash queue at the beginning of the week? How packed it was. We're gonna head over there shortly. I'm gonna show you what that's looking like. But we've got a clean Vauxhall Meriva. We've got a clean Nissan Juke. In fact, my mother-in-law said to me, she's Polish. One day she said, Calvin, I want a new car. I was like, what new car? She says, I want the Juki. I was like, the Juki? I was like, what's the Juki? She means the Juke, bless her. I said, listen, they ain't the best of cars. They're actually really good sellers. I recommend that you don't get a Juki, you get a diesel Golf. She went and got a diesel Golf. It was a wonderful car for her for a very long time. And yeah, she's actually got a brand new Ford. Is it? No, it's not a Ford Mokka. There's no such thing. That's a Vauxhall. What's the new Ford? Cougar? Is it a Cougar? The little thing. It looks like a Juki, but it's not a Juki. It's a Ford. Anyway, we've got another Juki there. We've got a TT there, all clean. Look at all these clean. I'll show everyone these clean cars. Look at these clean cars. Lots of clean cars everywhere, yeah? They're in the queue to be photographed, because that is how on it the valeters have been, which is brilliant. Amar got his wheels refurbed as well. Check that out. Also, whilst we're on the subject of wheel refurb, the M2, you know, the horrendous M2 that we bought, that I looked as an absolute gem for content. It's going to make a great prize on Planet of Dreams. That car, progress has been made on that car, and Amar actually went to the wheel refurb place yesterday, collected himself his own set of wheels that have now been refurbed, looking good. Wheels, spacers as well. He also collected the M2 wheels because we bought a brand new set of tyres for that. That's all gone over. They've all gone over to VRS. Because I don't know if you remember, for those that didn't see the video, go and check it out. It's a really interesting one. One of the wheels was cracked, the rest of them needed refurbing, so we've just got a whole new set of wheels for the car. And so they're now at VRS. VRS can continue doing the work on that, and we're going to have a video coming on that car very soon. So we're making our way to the car wash queue. We're going to get there shortly. Here we have a couple of new arrivals. Obviously, despite the you know, the valeting being a bit of a problem at the beginning of the week, we still buy. We still got to keep buying. Buying is priority. It's absolute priority. It's more of a priority over selling to an extent, because without buying, you ain't going to sell nothing. So mechanics have been on it with prepping cars. Honestly, the energy at Bink has been amazing. The Binker alarm stopped working. I just heard it in the background, and it is now working. Someone was just about to open the door, but they didn't. It'd be ideal to throw a little in right now. There you go. So I'll just fix that, put a new battery in that, just because adds to the Binker vibes. This here is a proper nice car. BMW 330D X-Drive. It's just come in as a part exchange from another dealership. They sell high-end cars, and really just my kind of car. But it's got a pan roof, yeah. Pan roof, done 62,000 miles. This will be a green car at Binker, and yeah, really nice thing. It's been cleaned again, ready to be photographed. Maya's on it as well. Look, she's got a trader interest. Is that one of ours, Maya? Yeah. It's a truck, another truck. We like to buy trucks. And this here has just arrived as a part exchange as well, which is going to be either a red or an amber car. Not entirely sure. It's an MOT failure, but I don't think it's at the end of its life. And this is the thing, when you put a car into the red category, you're basically saying that's either a scrap car at the end of its life with potentially no hope for the future, or by just getting it prepped up a little bit, MOT, just a little bit tidier, get it serviced, it then can become an amber car. And I think with this car, it deserves it. It's an automatic. How many miles has it done? Should we have a look? I am very curious. Mate, that is... Guess the mileage on that car.
51.
How do you know?
I saw the MOT paper.
Oh my, you just killed it for everyone. I was about to play a game with everyone. I was literally about to play a game with everyone. So Ahmad did just ruin it for everyone, which is great, because you now all know that the mileage is 51,000 miles. So this is definitely not at the end of its life. To some people, specifically some car dealers, they'll look at that and think, that is an old banger. Mate, that is a gem. That, I've only just briefly looked at that. I know it's got an MOT failure. Let's have a look at the MOT failure, just out of curiosity. We've got a problem. We've got a problem. MOT failure. The MOT failure is, I guarantee this has got a rocker cover gasket leak. They all have. They're a nightmare for it. Fail. Oh, exhaust CO2. So exceeds manufacturer's specified limits. That is going to be something silly without a doubt. It's got advisories on brake pads. Ain't the end of the world. That car is lovely. This looks all right as well. Very, very nice. I just looked on Enter Reg. It's not actually showing up on Enter Reg yet, so no idea why, but that is a bit of stock for us as well. This one came in the other day. I don't know if you talked about this in last week's video. Again, probably going to make a green car. Is it open? It's open. It is open, and it's got a failure on there. Look, failed MOT, 135,000 miles. So that probably won't become a green car. Corsa just arrived, and we are now in the car wash queue. Remember the car wash queue yesterday? I'm not sure exactly what's happened, but I'm pretty sure every single car that was in the car wash queue, not yesterday, Monday, is now gone. And we now have a new formation of cars. Valeters have been proper on it. That's what I like to see. So yeah, valeters are on it. Staff are on it getting cars photographed. The mechanics are on it getting cars prepped. Me and Amar are on it getting videos.
Let's test out the alarm whilst we're here.
Let's do it. And the Binker alarm, look. Did it work? I just think it just worked. Sam, was this working? It was working, wasn't it? Can't believe it. There's Richard, he won the Hyundai Ep8. We always have a bit of Karen's car diary on the telly in reception because it just adds to the vibes, doesn't it? He won that car for nothing. Got on it sticker on his Volvo as well. On it. The Binker alarm was working. The Binker alarm, the Binker siren, the punter alarm. But it's not working now. Let's just leave it there. There we go. I was going to say let's just leave it there, but we'll leave it on the high. It is Thursday and Amar's off today, so I am cameraman. I'm actually filming on my phone, which is all good. Interesting stuff happened already today. Basically, first things first, court letter. Yes, we have a court letter. On this letter, we've got a date when we need to attend court for this customer that's bought a car over 2 years ago. I'm going to do a whole video on this whole story. It's such an interesting one. I'm actually excited about the case. And I'm going to do a whole separate video. I've started filming the video already, but it's just a perfect example of what car dealers are up against. Customers can be difficult, but cars can be difficult as well. But also, I am mindful that, of course, car dealers can be difficult. So this story is going to cover every single aspect of them, or angle of that sort of way of thinking. So looking forward to that. Binker wise or business wise, we've got customers at the front at the minute looking at the VW camper van, one of them. They're a funny thing, camper vans, because they've had a lot of interest. We've always got, I say we've always got one in stock. We do just tend to try and buy them. They're a bit out of our ordinary stock profile, but we do like them, right? There's good margins and there's good, good demand for them. The customers though, a lot of them like to browse, yeah? Understandably, it's going to attract that type of person. They want to pop out and have a little look and go away and have a little think, and they really, they take their time. So it's a very different, if you was to stop nothing but camper vans and compare that to a day in the life at Binker, them two businesses would be very, very different. It's a very slow-paced business, which for me, I like things to be fast-paced, as I always talk about. So I think they're going to buy it. They've been here for, what's the time now? 1 o'clock. They've been here since about 10 a.m, so they've been here a good few hours. And it's a nice thing. So that as well. Also, last night we had done a late night last night. We sold the PF18 VW Tiguan R line. As a lovely car, pan roof, really nice spec car. And also the Range Rover Sport that I bought off my friend Ben. That car has been prepped. Well, it's gone off to be prepped. Customers bought it. So that's good as well. Is there anything else I wanted to say? I don't think there is. Exciting times. Court case, about to sell a camper van. Sold a couple last night. And loads of activity downstairs. In the meantime, I've got stuff to do on my computer. So I'll be back with you guys shortly, all right? Also, look, the valeters are on it, which is amazing, but the buyers have been on it as well. So the valeting queue is just, yeah, it's long again. So we need the valeters to keep up with the buy-in, and the buyers maybe need to calm down. No, do you know what? The buyers never need to calm down. That needs to keep up. Pressure's on the valeters at the minute. And the games room, look, it's been getting used, but currently the light is off. Meanwhile, where is it? There it is. These lot, look. They're having piri-piri chicken. Loving life at Binker. Oh, I know the other thing I was going to say. Digger turned up yesterday at my house, so they can start doing all the grounds on the outside of the house, which is good news. The worktop people turned up to do the grooves in the worktop. They took the worktop out, took it away, done the grooves, and reinstalled the worktop. So that's all done, which means they can crack on and finish the rest of the, well, my guys can finish the rest of the kitchen. And what was the other thing? We just had an A45 AMG land at Binker, so I'm not sure where it's come from, what the story is behind it, but I just see the recovery guy just drop it off. And do you know what? Actually, I'm just wondering, is that the one that we sold the other day? I wonder if there's a problem with it. Could be, I don't know.
It turns out that the A45 AMG that I'm talking about here is the one that I spoke about in the video that went live in the week, where we had a whole conversation about the worst 24 hours that I've ever had as a used car dealer. If you didn't see that video, go and check it out. Links in the description below.
That's jokes. That is jokes. It's Friday. We're Kai's in today, obviously school holidays, and cleaning cars. We're cleaning cars. The queue's got big again. Boys have been on it. We've got Archie. Sammy's like the OG, he's been with us for years. Sammy, remind me again, he's got his headphones on. I think Sammy's been here like 6 years or something like that, a long time. But yeah, just getting on it. Obviously Kai's here, so I'm all about, I don't get involved with valeting cars a lot, much at all. But when there's loads going on, fucking free up a bit of time, jump on and help the boys. Sun's shining as well, Kai's in. I'm all about examples as well. I want to show him how to clean cars. We actually cleaned the M5 at home yesterday, didn't we, Kai? Which was cool. And even like me growing up, I remember cleaning my car with my dad. Just like, it's basics in life, knowing how to clean the car properly. And I think it's important knowledge for him. And obviously as he grows, he's growing with the business. So, you know, you love it as well. You actually, I enjoy cleaning cars. You enjoy it as well, didn't you?
Yeah, I actually like it. It's actually fun.
It is fun. It is fun.
And if the car,
Well, pick that, hold that with your left hand.
and then if the car's like really dirty, it's nice.
Yeah, it's satisfying, isn't it? So you click it back with your thumb there. You'll get the hang of it. So you press it out, and then press it back.
Oh, like that?
Yeah?
Yeah.
So, yeah, cleaning cars. We just had this box that come in. It's a really nice car. I don't know what the mileage is actually. I didn't even look at the mileage, but it's a lovely car. 92,000 miles, so it's pretty good mileage. Box to rest, so it must be the bigger engine. Are they a 3.2? Pretty sure they are, but yeah, it's a nice thing. Facelift as well, it's got the clear indicators. Better choice of wheels as well. It looks like it's had the wheels done. I should have got a shot of it when it was dirty. It's filthy. You can see how dirty it is now. We literally just started it. Looks like the wheels have been replaced and refurbed at some point. There's split rims as well. They look like genuine split rims. And the roof as well has been done. So, nice example. Not sure on value, but yeah, I just want to get as many of them cleaned and photographed. It's Friday, so we've got the weekend ahead. I say it all the time. It's all about the weekends, man. We're busy in the week anyway, but you can literally do the same on a Saturday and a Sunday as you do on a Monday to Friday. So there's potential of having a crazy amount of sales over a weekend, especially at the minute because the yard is packed. We bought loads this week and sun shining. Kids are off school. Sometimes that can go for or against you. Usually it goes against you, but I'm always optimistic. So yeah, let's get as many cleans as possible, get them advertised, and get everything sold. And then wander around to the front, that's it. Keep that pressure on. Get every angle, every step underneath there as well, right under. Something worth saying as well is the grounds here is something I want to get done at some stage. Like something that's constantly on my mind, but with car sales, it's a constant balancing act. And the priority to earn money is obviously buying stock. But a priority as a business owner is getting the yard looking nice as well. But a yard looking nice doesn't make no money. It's really, it's pot luck as well. You could take on a yard and it's all already done. It's already tarmac, units are all nice, but it's a work in progress. I want to get everything done over time. And one of the things that I do want to get done, and it is a priority, is the car wash area. I want it to be bigger. I want to expand it right up to the boundary. You've got all this area here that's not getting used because of the mud. I mean, we can park cars here, but they kind of get in the way. So, yeah, that's kind of the idea. But at some point, we'll get it done, and we can cater for washing more cars. That's what it's all about. Doing more cars, washing more cars, buying more cars, and more importantly, or most importantly, selling more cars.
I reckon I know what we were missing out on.
What?
On a beautiful day like this, we need some female valets in bikinis.
So, do you reckon?
I'll be out here valeting with them.
What we could do is we could get the valeting area at the front then, so it's on display to the whole area, and it will bring punters in, wouldn't it?
Exactly.
They'd be like, have you seen that car sales place? You've got all them chicks out the front in bikinis. I'm going there to buy a car. That's a great idea. We'll try and make that happen, but for now, we've got Kai, Sammy and Archie, and the man himself, CCD, yeah? Something, going back to the subject of this ground, it'd be cool if someone who watched the channel, we could tie in some content in a video with getting this done with a subscriber to the channel that does groundwork of some kind. We've got this to do. I mean, we've had this guy give us a quote. I've still got to speak to him about a plan of action to exactly what we want to do, but you know, I might end up going with him. I don't want to mess him around either, but we've got this. We've got the drainage at the back of the yard that I want to do. At the minute it's not so much of a problem because it's all dried out. Winter time's more of a problem. The grass patch at the front, it'd be good to get it all done, obviously with content as well. So if anyone out there does this type of thing, just email us at Binker, and it's going to be a great opportunity for promo for that person as well. So yeah, let us know, because I do want to get it done. Where we're very lucky here is because this site was, and obviously I'm conscious of this, not one because I'm a car dealer, but two because I started off my journey in business as a car valeter. Me and Leon used to walk around the streets. A lot of people used to do that, knocking on people's doors, washing their cars. That eventually evolved to us setting up our own hand car wash, and we ended up having, I think we had 3 car washes in the end, not at one time, but throughout the course of time. And we love cleaning cars, it's fun, but drainage was always a problem. Where we're lucky here is because this was a truck, not a truck yard, a tractor yard before. They used to sell and hire out tractors. This was actually the tractor wash here, and the drainage system's amazing here. So it's got a proper filtration system for all the water. We just need a bit more. And for them, this ground would have been fine, you know, it would have been adequate. But when you're doing nice cars, you want to be cleaning cars on a nicer ground. It's okay on that side. It's just this side. So yeah, again, it's just something that I do want to do, and we can introduce that into these weekly vlogs. And it'd be interesting for Binker, and it'd be interesting for the channel as well. So yeah, if you're that type of person, you do that type of thing, reach out, good opportunity. I'm going to continue cleaning the Porsche. And Amar, you're going to go get some lunch? Amar don't even speak no more, just nods to the camera. Sorted. All right, cool. You go grab that lunch. I'll get this one banged out, and see you in a bit. That is lunch done. Chicken biryani. I eat so much chicken biryani. I say chicken biryani, I have lamb biryani. In fact, I'm going out for Indian tonight, and I go out with my brothers as often as possible. And you're going to go to an Indian?
What is your go-to?
Lamb biryani. What is my go-to? What? Food restaurant?
Nah, an Indian restaurant.
Which Indian restaurant?
No, what would you order?
Oh, my go-to thing on it? Well, it depends really. It depends, like usually, it depends. If you want a curry, for me, lamb dansak. If I'm eating something, if I want something dry, it's got to be lamb biryani. Like, I love a lamb biryani, especially when they get it right. I'm walking over here because the GTE's just come back from MOT. It needed fuel lines, not fuel lines, brake lines. So apparently they need clipping back on. The car's been in our lives for a little while now. We've actually sold it. So someone won it on Planet Dreams, took the cash alternative. We then put it up for sale. Got a deposit on it straight away, but as far as I know, the customer that's paid the deposit has gone quiet on us. So yeah, I don't know what's happening, but either way, we're gonna get it ready for him, get it on it, get it sold. Leon, your car's done now as well, isn't it?
Which car?
The turbo, because we didn't talk about it on camera. Yeah. So, where's he going with it?
He's going to MOT garage. due on the 21st of April,
So that needs an MOT. Obviously trying to rotate cars all the time. So we've just constantly got one at the MOT garage. So Sam's taken out for an MOT, but it needed a turbo. How much was the bill?
£5,800 roughly.
Wow.
Yeah, £5,800 roughly. So.
But you're still loving it. You're daily driving it.
Yeah, I think I'll keep it for a bit. Do you know what? It happens all the time, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Where I have it. I've had it 5 years now.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my God, I remember we done the video because it came in wrapped, didn't it?
Wrapped in matte black.
Is-
Took the matte off. White underneath, bit of paintwork at the front. We've done that. And then yeah, just had it ever since really.
It's been a good car, but in the last couple of years we've had a few issues with it. And it's just such an expensive car to repair, isn't it?
Yeah. Nothing's cheap on it. I think the big problems are expensive. This is the thing with hybrid cars, full stop. Chains are not always expensive, but they can be on that because the engine has to come out.
Yeah.
Batteries are a problem.
Yeah.
So if battery goes, on that's got an 8-year battery warranty with BMW, but that's now about 10 years old.
Yeah.
So if the battery went now, I think they're about £12,000.
Yeah.
So
a
that's
lot of money.
That's a big job. And then the turbo goes, like I said before, it's built into the manifold. So again, that's over £5,000.
It's a big job, isn't
It's
it?
a big job. So
Any big problem with that car is a big bill, as you've noticed. But on the plus side, every big problem it could have had, it has had now.
oh, it's perfect.
And it's a perfect car. And you love it as well. Is that, that's one of ours, isn't it?
That's Mum's car.
Oh, is that Mum's car?
Yeah.
Is that fixed now?
That's had everything.
Really?
Yeah. It's had a chain. It's had a turbo. Obviously, Drone's been organising it. It says it's Mum's car. We've got to do everything. So there's a bit of a shake on the turbine on the turbo. So we replaced that.
Oh my God.
And the chain because there was a little bit of a chain noise.
So there was a little problem with the car, and yeah, sometimes you're better the devil you know. That's one of our sayings. And we could have just replaced the car, but then you just don't know. So it's been a good car for her for quite a while now. So we're just doing everything on it.
Got a stage 3 on it.
Stage 4. Stage 4.
What a funny video that was. Mate. Stick a big turbo on
Giving her car back. She'd be like, oh, something. It sounds a little bit different. Is it all right? 4 Series come back from getting the wheels done, so that's going out this weekend. Customers bought that. Oh, there you go. It's going in an hour. Leon's
Getting washed now.
it's getting washed now and then ready for collection, as Leon said. So obviously Leon's more on the front line than I am. So he deals with all the customers. This Range Rover just arrived. We'll talk about that in a bit actually. We've had a Transit arrive. It's in the photo bay. That looks really nice. Lovely bit of stock, getting that advertised for the weekend. This is the Porsche we just cleaned. Just photographed it. Needs an MOT, so that's going to go for an MOT after the i8, I think. Cool car. Looks good, doesn't it? Looks all right. Looks very, very good. So that's go for the MOT, get a bit of prep, and that can go up for sale. And then if we wander back to the Range Rover, by the way, Porsche is clear on Car Vertical, all clear, obviously. This Range Rover is come from, we're going to go for driving it in a sec actually, I want to test drive it. It's come from Tao, who, depending on how long you've been on the channel for, Tao and his missus, they're actually married now, Aisha, they won the Golf R, the Arthur's Golf R, in the very first time that I'd done a raffle on that car. That was when, it was even before Planet Dreams existed. It wasn't even called Planet Dreams at the time. We just done it on the calvinscardiary.com website, where I sell all my merch on it shorts as well. These are actually Binker shorts, but they're the same, just with Binker logos. Yeah, he won the Golf R, and we've been in touch ever since. He's a proper sound guy, and this was his family car. He's in Leicester. He's reached out to sell it. We had a few Rangers in stock at the time. I was like, we've actually got quite a lot. We've sold a few in the meantime. And in fact, yeah, I mentioned it in a recent video that we got offered it. It was at the tyre garage at the time, and I showed you a lot on the phone. Just been offered a lot of cars, but this one's just come to my phone. Range Rover Sport, looks all right. Customer paid £20,000 for this car a year ago, and it now books at £11,000. This was the car. So what we're going to do now is, Amar, if you jump in the passenger seat, I've not driven it yet. So it's just arrived on a trailer. I've not actually driven it yet, so let's see how sound Tao is, yeah? So when it breaks down, loads of smoke comes out the back. That'd be good. It's a nice car. It's a very, very nice. No, I haven't even highlighted how nice the car is. It's lovely. It's got full Land Rover history, done 106,000 miles, and I'm talking about the mileage like it's a positive. That's a lot of miles. And you kind of sometimes think, and I said this in the Range Rover video the Range Rover that we bought in that video recently, the high mileage one. That was a lovely car as well. I think I'd done about 130. Getting your seatbelt on, am I? Yeah. We ain't gonna go for a long drive, just want to go for a little spin up the road. The dust as well, honestly, the dust in the yard at the minute is a bloody nightmare. It's a bloody nightmare. You let him go. Someone's put that Zafira there. Customers just looked at that Zafira actually, and I think that's why it's parked there, blocking the road. No entry signs are working a treat. They're actually working brilliantly. So I'm really pleased about that. But yeah, the dust, this car's just come off the back of the trailer. It's been parked on the yard there, just with its front end in the unit. And it's dusty. If you show everyone the bonnet of the car, Omar, it's a bloody nightmare. Can you see it?
Yeah.
And every car in the yard is just covered in dust. And presentation's everything. You want cars to be well presented when people turn up, especially if they don't know you, they've never met you before. They're trying to understand who are you, what you're about, you know, what's like doing a drive-by there on it. But
it's like going out on the first day, isn't it?
it is like that.
You've got to be presentable.
Yeah, you've got to be presentable. Yeah, of course. Even, yeah, first date, job interview, whatever. You want to present yourself as best as possible. Going back to what I was saying earlier about the yard being nice, the grounds of the yard being nice, it is part of that. Big part of the sales presentation. Even valeting the cars. I was going to say this a bit earlier when we was valeting them cars. Valeting is such an important part of a car dealership. Every part's important, obviously, but you know, getting that valet right installs confidence in the customer when they're buying a car. So it's all really important. But yeah, the dust on the yard, I'll show you some shots at the minute of how some cars are looking. And these cars have been cleaned. Like, we've cleaned these cars, parked them up. Within 2 days, they're just covered in dust. And there's no real reason. Why do I do that? It's just one of my little slow down all vehicle wheel raise. Oh, I think because it had it, there you go, it's normal height selected. I think the driver had the height raised for the trailer. But yeah, this is driving nice. Valeting, importance of valeting, importance of all these little details, trying to get everything right. It's difficult, but we do a good job. We do our best to keep on top of it all, that's for sure. But yeah, this car is driving nice. I think what I'll do now is going to head back, probably give this one a clean. I don't think this is due an MOT, it's got a long MOT on it, but yeah, full Land Rover history. It doesn't look like it needs any prep. Get it up for sale, get it sold. Sam, you know, so we just sold the Vauxhall Corsa, the one that we spoke about in last week's video, the amber car that had all the lacquer peel on the roof and damage down. I can't even remember, scratching the bumper, but it was a 28,000 mile automatic car. You just sold the Corsa this morning, did you?
Which one's that?
The automatic one, 28,000 miles, Corsa C.
Yeah.
Who bought it? What type of person bought it? Was it a family car? Was it?
Like a commuter. Really.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she just needs it. Go to and from work.
How old was she roughly?
I'm going to say a number and then be watching them.
In the region, be generous.
About 38.
Okay.
I'd say.
So 35 to 40 years old, she's bought it to run around in, and that's exactly what the purpose of that car is. Some people will look at that car and think, that's an old banger, that's at the end of its life. There's no way it's at that car at the end of its life. So put it up for sale, tidied it up. I think we MOT'd it, didn't we?
That's what, it's still here.
Oh, it's still here.
Get it MOT, then she's picking it up.
Cool, there you go. So that's what that one's sold, and then this has just come in, yeah? Q5, Q3.
It's quite nice.
It does look nice, yeah, automatic. So this is a green car, yeah? All right, cool, man. I'll leave you to photograph that. And then over here, I'm wandering over here because I just photographed this car, stuck it on my Insta story. It's a VW Polo 1 litre TFSI. It's a Beats edition, so I'm guessing it's got Beats speakers or something. Is it open? It is open. Lovely little car. It's done 97,000 miles, right? Which is on the high side. If you're gonna offer that as a green car, it's a bit difficult. I say that, it doesn't matter. It's not too vital, but the issue with this car is, if you look up close, it's been keyed down both sides. It's got a bit of damage on the rear bumper there as well. So this lovely sort of silver grey colour, but it's been keyed down both sides. Got diamond cut wheels, lovely car. Massive letdown. So I just took photos of it. I think the retail value, let's have a look. I think think the retail was sort of 8.5 grand or something like that. Trade was 6.5 grand. I'll just put it on my Insta story, £5,900. Buy it now, no offers, fixed price, trade sale. Does anyone want to buy it? We've been mobbed with, every now and then I put one on my Insta story. Been mobbed with interest, so I think that's going to sell before the end of this weekend as well. So that's good. We've cleaned it. We could get it prepped. You know, we could Monday morning. Body shop guy will be down here anyway, and he'll want to take a car to do a bit of prep. It's just about back to that speed of sale thing. Get the money back in the bank, reinvest it, and then for the other person that buys it as well, you know, it's worthwhile them buying it. Buy it for £5,900. They might have a way, a body shop themselves that they can do the prep themselves. They can tidy it up, they can advertise it, sit on it, get that retail money for it, and then they can get a margin out of it the other side. So going back to the enter-reg conversation, what I'm basically doing there is I'm just getting a car and I'm putting it out to an audience of people that I know within that audience there's a lot of car traders. I have a lot of car traders that follow me, obviously. And I just know that if I put a car on there that's attractive to car traders, it will sell. As long as the price is right, it will sell. So no doubt that will go to prove that point. But with enter-reg, what I think I want to do is just make the cars available to every trader that's on the platform. But rather than doing an auction, just doing a fixed price like that, £5,900, buy it now. Even private sellers can upload their cars on there and just open it up to everyone, so everyone can go on there and subscribe or sign up as a trade buyer. So that might have already gone live. We're going to be doing that, which is good. I've wandered over here because look how clear the car wash area is looking now. Looking so much better, man. It's looking good, Sammy, innit? So Sammy was with us at the old site, and we used to say all the time we'd love to get, like, I don't know, there were so many things it was missing. The drainage was a problem there as well, wasn't it? It was just shingle. How does it, like, obviously there's stuff that we want to improve on here, but how does this car wash compare to the old one?
I think obviously having the queues way better.
Yeah, because they were sort of parked everywhere before, weren't they?
Like, so much better. Just way more room, storage.
Yeah, the shed before was a bit of a pain, wasn't it?
It was like the size of that.
It literally, we had a shed, we might have even had some shots of it from an old video. We just had a Pavel, it was actually Pavel that built the shed, and we used to store everything in there. But yeah, space was just the biggest problem there, wasn't it? There was just no room for...
We can valet more than one car at once as well.
Yeah, it's way better, isn't it? Yeah, and hopefully just get it improved over time as well. I'm going to wander back through here. But yeah, Sammy's been on it, man. You think this is what I'm talking about? Like, start of the week, this was jam-packed. Now, it's, that's Mum's car, isn't it? See, it's not even stock. But then you'll come back next week, guys, so make sure you hit subscribe. Monday, you watch. We'll sell loads this weekend, buy loads throughout the weekend. Monday morning, we'll buy loads of part exchanges of other dealers, and then it'll just be packed again on Monday morning. But that's all right, because we're ready. We're ready for another wave of cars. So, a couple more things I wanted to touch on is, what's the other thing? Camper van. We had that guy look at the camper van in the week. He bought it. He come back and bought it this morning, which is good. So we've got one camper van left now. The dust is, I've probably said it so much in this video, it is a nightmare. It is a genuine, I don't know what's happened, it's like I'm in the Sahara Desert or something. Look at that Amarok. We cleaned that a couple of days ago. Like, it's just impossible. We need it to rain. How am I saying that? I want it to rain. This weather's lovely. Loving this weather, but we need some rain. So yeah, it's all good. It's all good, I can't complain, but it's gonna be a battle keeping on top of it throughout the summer. And back to that, I know I've had this chat as well in this video, it's about that first impressions. When people turn up and there's dusty cars, it is annoying, but genuinely we are trying to keep on top of it. It is what it is. So yeah, we've still got this one. Really, really nice thing this. It comes with some Binker dust as well, as per every car at Binker. The guy that bought the other one was actually a famous singer. I don't actually know him myself, but he's got a massive following, so that's quite cool. All right, mate. No entry signs. Is he gonna see? Oh, look at that, success. All right, mate. It's actually proper sunny now, isn't it? Proper sunny, but what I was gonna say is, washing cars, yeah? As much as I enjoy washing cars, obviously today I'm not washing cars, one, because it's not necessary for me to wash cars because they don't need a hand over there, but also because if me, as the man that's meant to be driving the business and taking it, growing it year on year, start spending time on the smaller nitty gritty stuff that, you know, the professionals, the valeters are great at valeting. Why does the boss need to get involved with valeting? The mechanics are great at fixing cars. The last thing that this business wants is me getting involved with fixing cars. Not that I'd be very good at it anyway. You definitely don't want me to get involved with fixing cars. Even sales, the sales people are amazing. What do you want me getting involved with that for? Buying cars, I say this, I love every aspect of the business. I love cleaning cars, I love buying cars, I love selling cars. I definitely don't love fixing cars, that's not for me. But the goal, my daily goal, something I want to constantly strive to achieve is annual growth. Every year I want to achieve annual growth. When I wake up every day, I think, how can I improve, not just improve the business, but improve the functionality of everything, the functionality of, you know, what the staff are doing, what's the business looking like, how are the cars looking, in any way possible that we can improve on things. And then I can get to the end of the year, because me washing cars yesterday, let's face it, as much as it was good, it's productive, and we've got on top of a few cars, over a year, if I'd spent my time doing that, this business would not move forward. It's very, very simple. So me spending my time on the important stuff like vision, growth, goals, that is what matters with a business, because for as long as I'm focused on that, and see that, boys? For as long as I'm focused on that, the staff would have a job forever, and that's what it's all about. It's about everyone just sticking together, keep growing, keep improving, and making things better. What's your take on that, Amar?
Yeah, I think you're quite efficient and effective as to where you spend your time.
Yeah, I'm always conscious of what, even with the, you know, videos are a funny one, because sometimes like you're doing something productive and you think we need to film, cramming filming in as well. It's like, but it is vital. Filming is vital because it's become such a big part of the business. But I'm constantly, and we all do this, we're constantly trying to juggle our time to make sure that everything's getting your time. At the minute, I'm, you know, got family, about to have a baby, got the house going on, business is important. Enter Reg is a massive time, I say a time drain. I love it. I love Enter Reg. I can see a problem in the car world and I want to commit time to it. Again, I want it to improve year on year. It's on an amazing journey. I want to listen to the buyers, listen to the sellers, listen to the traders, like, and make it a better platform for everyone. So between Enter Reg, Binker, the channel, Planet of Dreams, and NAFCO, everything else that are going on, it's all about things just consistently improving year on year, and that's my responsibility. Look, as an example of the dust, yeah, this car is parked indoors and it is covered in dust. Like, that ain't even outside in the yard. This one here, we cleaned this car a couple of days ago. It's parked inside. It's got dust in it. My M5, again, we cleaned that. I think me and Kai done it on Wednesday night, was it? Or was it Thursday? But either way, that's been on the road. But still, it's getting dusty. This one is the one we cleaned yesterday. It's getting dusty. Dishwasher's arrived. That's good, because it's quite cool, because we've got, I say, such a lot of stuff. It ain't like we've got bloody loads of stuff. There's quite a lot of us now, but the kitchen's becoming a bit hectic at lunchtime, and even the pile of washing up is becoming a bit of a problem. We have the cleaners coming obviously on a Monday, but throughout the week you've got to keep on top of all this stuff. So yeah, we've got a dishwasher going in the kitchen. It's all about improvement, isn't it? Just improving things. Again, just leveling up, keeping on it. I say keeping on it, it's not even about keeping on it. It is partly, but making things better. Look at that, by the way. This lad was at my car event last year. He paid to have a spot at the event. It's warm up here now, isn't it? He paid to have an event at the spot to sell. He does these paintings, these drawings, and he made one especially for me of my touring, which is cool. So I don't know if he's going to be there this year. Alexa, turn off. If he is, check out his stand. And if you're not there this year, it's because you haven't yet bought a ticket. If you don't buy a ticket, you will miss out on an incredible day. They will sell out as well, so if you've still not bought yourself a ticket, I will link the ticket link in the description below. CCD, the event 2025. This is the 5th one. I've done 21, 22, 23, 24, now doing 25. And Mars currently working on a new poster as well, aren't you?
Yep.
Is it looking better?
It's going to be better.
Is it?
It's only because you bought your car, isn't it?
Constantly. I might buy another new car just to annoy you. And it is Monday morning again. And you know what's amazing about the weekend that we just had? Is it rained. It literally rained last night. I'm so happy to see some rain. I was in bed last night, like, yes, it is raining. So all the dust, I say all the dust, it hasn't completely cleared, but you look at this bonnet of that Merc, that was dusty the other day. It's still a bit dusty. but it's kind of solved the problem. How can I complain about too much sunshine? We've had a lovely couple of weeks of weather. It's been brilliant, but it was nice to see a bit of rain. So that's all good. The Polo, that's sold straight away, the one that I put on my Insta story. So that's all good. Customer paid for it. We might meet him in next week's vlog. He's paid for it. He hasn't collected it yet, I don't think. So it should still be here somewhere. And thirdly, something I do want to end this video on is I went for a baby scan yesterday. It was all good. Whilst my missus was in there getting the scan done, me and Kai was out the front looking at a Porsche. And the guy that owned the Porsche, he owns an Audi S3. And I was like, what are you doing with your S3? Because he just bought the Porsche. So well, I'm thinking about selling it. Turns out we've basically done a deal whilst getting the baby scan done. That car will be revealed in next week's video. But yeah, it's a cool car. I've not driven it yet. I've not picked it up yet. I've not paid for it yet. It could turn into an absolute disaster. Yeah, great weekend. I'm sorry to say, guys, but it is the end of this week's vlog. If you want to see next week's vlog, make sure you hit the subscribe button and hit like if you like this video. See you later.
In the next episode of Calvin's Car Diary, we meet the buyer of the VW Polo, we visit Urban Automotive, we have more issues with car washing, and we talk about a question that I keep getting asked, and my move into Dubai.